But if you're flipping a house, you ain't no property manager. If you're flipping a house, you got general contractors to rehab the house. How do it look to you?
It looks well done.
Any more questions? The question was, is the strategy different from this zip code to the other zip code that we just came from, 44120? All of the inner city zip codes, the same strategy work in all of the inner city zip codes. The most active inner city zip codes, the most active meaning that properties it's a lot of buying and selling. The most active zip codes, 44105, 44120, and 44128. Those are the three most active inner city zip codes. What was your question? So the question was, what strategies don't work in the suburbs? So here's the thing. Most of the time when people find a good opportunity, an investor find a good opportunity in the suburbs, most of the time they're not going to hold that property as a rental property. They're gonna flip it. Most of the time they find one in the inner city, they may hold that in a rental portfolio because it's cheaper. It's cheaper and the cash flow is more in the inner city. In the suburbs, most of the time people are gonna sell those properties because they're not going to cash flow as much as they do in the inner city because the expenses and holding costs are more in the suburbs. The taxes are more in the suburbs. So if the taxes are higher. So when the taxes are higher, that's going to decrease your cash flow. Wholesaling is good for every zip code. Wherever you can find a great opportunity at, you could turn right back around and assign it to an investor to make a profit. That's because people are interested in buying everywhere. So wholesaling is good for every zip code. Turnkey flips work best in the inner city. Turnkey flip, meaning fully rehab, tenants in place under professional property management. The reason why they work great in the inner city, again, because investors buy turnkey properties for the cash flow. The cash flow is greater in the inner city because the expenses are lower. In the suburb, the taxes are higher, so they don't cash flow as much. So most of the time, investors don't buy properties in the suburb to do turnkey flips. Most investors do their turnkey flips in the inner city. Before we get into that, real quick, my general contractor, AKA my friend, general contractor investor, who all know the story of how we met, because we didn't start off as friends. We met fighting over a girl, right? I'm serious, that's how we met. So let me tell y'all the story. Listen, hey, this is funny, right? Because at all the trainings, like we share the story because there's other people there. Just so happened at this training, my childhood friend, he happened to be at this training. He just got out again. He gonna stay home this time. It's like, it's the truth. Like, this my guy that taught me how to steal and everything. He taught me how to steal school clothes. So anyway, how we met, he went to detention home. He had a girlfriend when he went to detention home. Once you decide to commit crimes, break the law, go to detention home, you don't have a girlfriend no more. Right? Am I right?
My girlfriend
Hold on.
is 6 months pregnant.
Hold up. Listen, hold up. Look, when you go to jail, you don't have a girlfriend no more. His girlfriend decided that she wanted somebody different, which was me, right? So now she with me. She belonged to me. As long as I'm on the streets, he ain't on the streets, she belonged to me for a couple of weeks. So fast forward, we walking down Superior. Me, Abu, and one of our other friends, Laurent. We walking down Superior Avenue. It's a main street in Cleveland. We walking down Superior. So as we walking down Superior, on the opposite side of the street is nothing but fields. So when we see the RTA bus come to a halt, we wondering like, ain't no bus stop over there, ain't nothing but fields over there. So the bus come to a halt, and so it get our attention. So when we look over there, we see him get off the bus. He was the same size when we were 14. I swear to God. So imagine that, take your hat off. Eyebrows connected, look, eyebrows connected, get off the bus. He with another dude that got like a Shaolin monk, you know, like the karate dude that come down here and he had on karate shoes. Hold on. No.
I noticed him, it was 90 degrees outside and he had a black turtleneck on. What the fuck?
So they started coming across the street. He started coming across the street real aggressive. And we like 14, 15. He that same size, so he way bigger than me. So as he come across the street looking tough, my dude was born fighting. He always looked dangerous. Always like, I had to learn how to do that. I ain't want to fight. So he see him come across the street. I see him too that's looking super aggressive. So he was like, nah, he looked too aggressive for you. Let me fight him. I'm like, be my guest. So, that's what happened. So as he squared up with him, the guy that he was with did his trench coat like this. He had a machete and he did his foot like this and started moving real fast like this. And so we started backing up real fast, like kind of running a little bit. But that's how we met. And then we became great friends. Like after that, I introduced him to real estate. Yeah, years later. But like, it's funny how things come full circle. But don't fall out about no girls. Like, don't do that. Don't fall out about no girls. Listen, if she leave you, listen.
We still don't know. We still don't know.
Listen, if she leave you, it ain't the end of the world, man. Like, if you feel like you that person, why be mad? It ain't the end of the world. Things happen. No, I'm serious. Like, things happen. It's life. It's a relationship. Like, move on. So anyway, so in the beginning, we seen a house that was unfinished. And so I wanted you all to get an opportunity to see one that's finished. These two gentlemen from Queens, what they say, Queens get the money, that's for real. Like, the people from New York, they just kind of different. They what? Yeah, hey. So these two of my mentees from New York, they partnered on this project. What y'all pay for the project?
112, 100.
They can't hear y'all. That's why Queens get the money. Say what y'all checks.
12,000.
What was the rehab? Rehab 50. What y'all gonna put it on the market for?
245, 250.
Everybody heard that? They purchased for 112. 112,500. The rehab was 50. They selling for 250. How long did it take you to do the rehab?
1 month.
1 month for the rehab. What made y'all decide to partner on doing the rehab versus just doing it on your own?
It just made sense. He was boots on ground. I was originally doing buying holes. We could partner and do foot. So I was like, all right, let's do it.
Chad kind of shy. I guess he's shy around me, but I don't really think he's shy for real. So Chad was one of my first mentees when I started doing the Cleveland closers. It was 4 people that signed up for the Cleveland closers. 4. Chad was one of the original 4 people that signed up for the Cleveland closers. To date is like 203 mentees, but it started with 4. And Chad was one of the 4. After Chad signed up and got some results in Cleveland, he went back to Queens, shared the information with some of his people in Queens. Now it's like a whole bus of them. Share your experience when you came through Cleveland by yourself and made some moves on your own. Share that.
So before I met Beyond, I had purchased, we used it all in a group chat. So we've been wanting to do real estate. So it was either here, Detroit, or Chicago. So we chose Cleveland because Cleveland was a quicker drive from New York. So we met up with a realtor that I boy who bought a property from. Long story short, I bought 2 properties. I just remember like the first 2 that I thought looked nice. Purchased the first 2 and they had some foundation issues. Both of them had foundation issues. So I came to Chad to partner with me on the foundation issues and he was a little bit iffy. And that's when he came across Beyond. And then when he got the information from Beyond and he brought the information back to me, then that's when I realized I fucked up. So on those 2 cribs, I did end up selling them back, but I took an L on the rehab over 50,000.
After he took the loss, he came to the infield training. After infield training, he joined the mentorship, learned some different things. Now he's like one of the go-tos for Cleveland to partner on deals. Like he's great at finding deals and he do some of the best rehabs. So that's why they partner on the deals. So he in Cleveland most of the time. Chad is at home with his wife and his 2 kids. I'm gonna say one thing before y'all walk through. We're going 15 minutes and then we out of here. Don't sit on the sideline waiting for the perfect opportunity, the perfect time. Ain't no perfect opportunity, ain't no perfect time. Don't sit on the sideline waiting until you get your situation together. Partner with somebody that got what you don't have. If you don't have credit, partner with somebody that got the credit. If you don't have the money, partner with somebody that got the money. If you're not gonna be in Cleveland full time, partner with somebody that's gonna be in Cleveland and you cut up the money accordingly. It's that simple. Whatever you don't have, partner with somebody that got it and go get a bag. Don't sit on the sideline waiting, trying to figure it out. I'm never sitting on the sideline trying to figure out how I could do it by myself. Never. I figure out who can I go get that got what I don't have and what can I offer them to make it a win-win. Everybody interested in the win-win. If you present something where everybody win, nobody gonna say no. That's it. Y'all can walk through. We'll meet back right here in 15 minutes.